What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics, so you don't drown too. As always, I am just a man just trying to bring common sense. In a world where common sense isn't so common. Listen, I think, or no, I believe that they purposely put certain stories up above others, and they put it in our faces, and we laser focus on these stories, which in the grand scheme of things are not as important as what's really going on around us. It will make black people think white people hate them, or white people think black people hate them. And of course, if you just look to the side, you'll hear some trash piece of either side or any grouping of any race regurgitating the bullshit. There's a lot of stories that get covered, that get completely blanketed, covered, no mentions, no attention on, to really see what's going on with the state of the world. I think when it comes down to shit that's just generally not really important, sometimes I feel like as though people just they need to understand when they're being pulled in extreme directions. So I was gonna react to one video about something, and I ended up getting a double feature. And I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world that it's getting this fucking bad. But come on, we got to do something about shit like this going on because there's no reason for shit like this to happen the way that it does. Let's get it.
Now to a disturbing case on Long Island. 3 generations of one family are accused of abusing and torturing a 7-year-old girl in their care. The child died in December, and investigator Masa Saidi takes a look now at the case.
Very, very sweet and vivacious and very outgoing and just had a spark about her.
This is 7-year-old Jordan Duncan, a second grader in Bayport. Teachers say she lit up the room. In December 2024, Suffolk County Child Protective Services placed Jordan with a woman she wasn't related to, her father's fiancée, 50-year-old Emily Kelly of Bayport. Prosecutors say Jordan missed approximately 40 days of school last year. Prosecutors say Kelly made up excuses to approximately 40 days of school last year. Prosecutors say Kelly made up.
Now here's a question: if some kid misses 40 days of fucking school, right? There's no way in hell no one took notice of that. 40 days. She missed 40 days. 40. I'm guessing that they had to come up with some crazy ass excuse because there's no way. Mind you, how a kid missed 40 days of school? No, 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 no. It would be one thing if the child missed 40 days of school and this was a child who wasn't under Child Protection Services, right? CPS or ACS as it used to be called. See, I went through ACS when I was fucking growing up, right? And the thing is, as terrible as they fucking were, they still from time to time would show up in places, right? Like the social workers would show up, especially when I didn't want them to. So they knew when I was playing hooky. Is it hooky? Damn, it's been a long time. I'm old as fuck. Is it rookie? Playing rookie or playing hooky? I can't. God damn. Anyway, when I used to dip and leave school, right? They didn't just call the foster parent. They would call the guidance, the social workers, right? So for this little girl to have missed 40 days of school by CPS or ACS, whatever that they call themselves now, didn't know this is actually that's how poorly they're doing their fucking jobs. Or is there something else going on?
Excuses to conceal the alleged abuse, including a trip to Disney World. Investigators allegedly recovered evidence from Kelly's cell phone documenting what they describe as systematic and sadistic abuse. By April 2025, Kelly had full custody of Jordan. 8 months later, prosecutors say Kelly called 911. Jordan was in cardiac arrest. She died at the hospital. The medical examiner found roughly 90 injuries on the 7-year-old's body. Teresa Saladino.
How the fuck how does a 7-year-old get found with 90 injuries on her body? How? How does a little body end up with that many fucking injuries? How? Who does that? Who would do that to another person? How could somebody do that to another person? And they placed this little girl in their care? Mind you, it wasn't one woman that was aware of it. It was three women. Three women. So out of all those women, none of them stopped this. They all were in on it.
Dino's grandchild had a play date with Jordan last summer.
I can't even imagine that she went through that, and I feel so bad that none of us knew.
Now Kelly, along with her mother and daughter, have been indicted. Kelly faces murder charges. Neighbors say the family lives here. We knocked on the door. No one was home. This case raising larger questions of oversight inside New York's child welfare system. In New York, the state sets child welfare policy, but the county administers it. The Office of Children and Family Services tells me they are working to get us some answers. We have not heard back from Suffolk County. The attorney for Kelly's mother tells me she suffers from dementia. She wasn't Jordan's caregiver, and she did not cause her death. The attorney for Kelly's daughter also denies the allegation. She too says the daughter was not responsible in Jordan's death. In Bayport, I'm Masa Saidi, CBS News.
Somebody's lying or they're all lying. You ever see a kid fall? They start crying. They cry even when they're not really hurt. A girl with 90 fucking injuries? They did torture that little fucking girl. But this doesn't do it justice, and I feel like it's those CBS, and this is why I purposely avoid news outlets for the most part, because a lot of times news outlets will purposely, they instead of them circling back and updating their shit properly, they'll sit there and they'll omit certain things. I just find it weird that you have all of this information, but you ain't got their pictures up. So who are the three women in question? Before we do that, let's talk about the father, all right? Give or take, father, black or melanated, he's in jail. He gave custody of his daughter to his fiance because the mother, the biological mother, lost custody. So it's already a bad situation. The daughter gets passed down. The daughter gets passed to the fiance, right? While he's doing his time or whatnot, right? You would think, hey, okay, sure. These are the women who failed that little girl. Or one of the women of the two who failed that. I don't know if it's a combination of terrible fucking monsters among us and people who are just not doing anything, ignoring shit, or if they're all involved. Three women, and you mean to tell me not one of them stood up for that little girl, took that little girl away, stopped them? I've seen big brothers who are not even 15 years old, 14 years old, take a child away from an abusive parent, or take the blows from an abusive parent. These three grown-ass women. So they had to all have been in on it. Or one of them failed, or two of them failed. 90 fucking injuries. 90 fucking injuries. They say the oldest one has dementia. I don't know. I just think that this is terrible. And yet, this might not even be the most terrible story out of the two. Let's continue.
Downers Grove police have released body cam footage. It shows officers questioning and arresting the 19-year-old accused in the brutal murder of a pregnant woman.
Leslie Moreno joins us live in the newsroom to break it down. Leslie.
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, it was about 2 hours of body cam footage from Downers Grove police. What's most disturbing and concerning is the 19-year-old's demeanor through all of the videos and clips. He appears extremely relaxed and calm, as if nothing happened. New body cam video shows a moment Downers Grove police arrest 19-year-old Nettis Ravukas.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest, okay.
The footage is just hours after the attack on January 26. He's accused of stabbing 30-year-old Eliza Morales dozens of times, then setting her and her home on fire. She was 5 months pregnant.
How long were you in the apartment for?
5 minutes, maybe.
5 minutes.
It was allegedly over the condition of a truck he purchased from her husband on Facebook Marketplace.
The car's been working fine for you, though?
Somewhat.
You got $1,600 car, right?
Yeah, it's 600.
The entire time, he appears calm as if nothing happened. At first, he claims he didn't go inside the apartment.
No, I didn't go past the little dining room table, if you will.
Then he's asked about the fire.
There was a fire at that building.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of that?
No.
And the dog he's accused of stabbing between the eyes.
Any pets?
A dog with like a sweater.
A dog with a sweater? Dog was fine.
Yeah.
Dog was fine. Was he a mean dog or was he a playful dog?
He kind of sat in the corner.
This is Ravukas being transported to jail. Very calm.
Are you able to tell me what this is?
At one point, he kicks his feet up in the back of the police vehicle, attempting to take a quick nap. Ravukas is due back in court on March 3rd. We have the full videos on foxchicago.com. We'll toss it back to you guys in the studio.
Now, mind you, they have footage of this guy doing what he does and, all of this. Like, he went inside of the house, he killed this fucking woman, stabbed her 70 times, then stabs the fucking dog and then lights the place on fire. They have evidence of this over a fucking Facebook Marketplace transaction. You could have said no to buying the fucking car, right? 70 fucking times. I believe he stabbed her. I mean, what the fuck is going on in this world right now? And here's the thing. These stories will disappear. These stories will get swept under. One of these stories is probably much older than the other one. I think the one with the little girl is a little bit more recent. I'm not sure exactly how old this story is. Can I get up one out of here? When did this happen? January 26th? This is the first time I'm hearing about this story. But what, January 26th what, though? This is the first time I'm hearing about a story like this. And yet, our news feed is flooded with fucking shit that's not important. But they'll make it seem like it's important. Man. Protect each other. Look out for each other. Don't. It could be so much worse than what they're putting in front of you. And the shit that they put in front of you is not even important. Again, I'll say it again. Head on a swivel. Face forward. Protect your friends and your family. If you can help others, help others. But, yeah, man. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.